Oh, hey guys, what's happening? What uh what a what a horrible day this morning. I woke up to get that just god awful news, and it just broke my spirit. It crushed me. I mean, it was just so sad. I actually cried for a little bit because I couldn't even believe it. Um I don't know, I'm lost for words, but me and my father and Samantha just want to wish Princess Catherine and William and the entire family just our heartfelt best wishes and Godspeed, get well soon, and but here again, on the other hand, my first gut feeling and my first gut intuition feeling was Catherine's she's gonna be fine. She's gonna pull through this, and she's gonna get better. That was my first gut feeling. So all we can do is just hope for the best for her and her family. Three amazing little children, and just broke my heart. And but it goes into a whole a whole different a whole different weirdness to me. Um, I can't help but wonder, because we've all seen this happen. I can't help but wonder. So yeah, this is my new table, my new background, another different room. So this little table's a little shaky, you guys. Sorry, but can't help. The first thing that comes to my mind is everything that's been going on with harassing Kate online, bullying. The Sussex Squad, all the little flying monkey trolls, those little sick bastards, just hammering still today, right now on YouTube, all over YouTube, wishing the most horrible things on a person. And they've been doing it for months and just really laying it on. And for Meghan and Harry to come out and actually give a statement like they care is made me want to throw up, because you can't do that to somebody because of jealousy and spite and anger and total jealousy. You can't do that to somebody, target them and just rip them down and tear them apart over absolutely nothing. And where's Kate? Where's Kate? Where's Kate? All the time. To come out, and it's just horrible. It's just horrible. And the worst part about it is it's happening still right now online, everywhere. The Royal Sussex channel is just talking so much shit about Catherine, wishing the worst things. Sussex Squad TV, these people are just the lowest of the low out of all jealousy, and they get paid to do it. But it goes back to me thinking, what I was going to tell you here a minute ago. It goes back to what is happening since Meghan got into the royal family. I mean, I'm just talking about everything that I've seen go down, and all the bad that's happening. Because she went in, caused an uproar, disrespected the Queen, allegedly told the Queen to drop dead when she left. That's what I heard from other stuff, allegedly. And has been nothing but a thorn in the side. What is she doing? And then the Queen fell ill and passed away. Charles became ill. Somebody else became ill. And now Catherine. It's just really it's something to think about. With all the hate and with all the jealousy and the, weird, what is going on? This woman, I think, in my opinion, allegedly, I think this woman just feeds off positive people and energy to feed her alleged evilness. I don't see it any other way. That's just my opinion. Everybody has a right to think what they want, but Anyway, let's say hi to a few people here. Lisa, hi, how are you? Oh yeah, Princess Catherine. Oh my God, it's just Godspeed. But I do have a feeling she's going to pull through and she'll be just fine. This is just very, very scary news. Gale, South Australia. The only thing H&M have to say to Catherine and William and the King and your family is sorry for slandering your names. Yes, for years and years. And right now, the Sussex Squad is attacking everybody. I've had so many major problems. People that I know have been getting just, things happen to them and just all crap. And this is what they do. They think Meghan is a queen. Princess Meghan, Queen Meghan. It's the most warped thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, Meghan could have done very well. Don't get me wrong. She was in a very good position to do very well. And she fucked it up. She screwed up. Excuse my French language. But that's her problem. What made her do that? That's the big mystery. Nobody knows. What made her get to the highest point in her life and stomp her feet, disrespect the queen, laugh at the queen, give the queen a hard time, and so on and so forth. Torture Catherine online, in person, and she has the balls to come out now and issue a statement to make herself look better. Because I'll tell you right now, nobody buys it. Nobody buys it at all. I don't. Dan Wooten did a little show. He did a little quick little video today saying the same exact thing. How dare Meghan Markle and her Sussex squad, little flying monkey troll people, have the audacity to issue a statement pretending like they actually care when all they've done is just torture her for the last 6 months. So he said, now is the time for Meghan Markle and her Sussex squad cronies to hang their heads down low in total shame. And that's true. As a matter of fact, all you people, Meghan Markle and all your people, go bury your faces in the desert somewhere and don't come back. It's just brutal, brutal. Silent, your evil sister, who is the world now despises for a very good reason, stated we're only one plane crash away from the throne. And let's not forget that she did say that. She's only one plane crash away from the throne. What was I just saying about the wake of evil, hate, bullying, and sickness and death that follows in her path? Something is not right at all. I don't know what's going on, if it's just weird, freaky bullshit. Who knows? Secret spells? I don't know, but it's something. And if the royal family were smart, you got warned one time from me. And here's another. Do not consider letting my sister anywhere near the palace or the UK ever again. Because so far, all I see is just evil. I'm sorry. And the Queen said it too. All I see is evil. She did it to my family. She's doing it to your family. She's done it to your family. She did it to my family. I don't have to say allegedly, okay? Because that's what happened to my family. So that's true. And I'm sticking to it. And you don't like it, Meghan and your little Sussex squad, you guys can kiss my ass. So, I'm sorry, but I'm just so beside myself on this shit. It's just crazy. Asia Safe Horse says, sorry, the start is at 5 a.m. here when I'm on the way to my horse. I'm so sorry, but we have our weekly plans. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can always watch it later and tune in later. Thank you for joining in now, though, and your support. Thank you. Mary Rose, they took all the beauty out of her. She is a young woman, and that's the other thing. This woman, oh my God, she's flawless. She's a beautiful soul of a person on the inside, and one doctored photograph, and like they think the world is ending, and they tear her apart over that, and then they harass her. Somebody tries to get her medical records. What the hell is going on here? This is some evil shit going on in the background. That's all I'm going to say, and I'm sticking to it. So, silent, yes, Lisa, as in lizard, evil mushroom, Trudy Ann Barker. William lost his mom at the young age, and the news must have been so scary and devastating for him. Catherine never speaks ill of anybody. Exactly. Catherine does not deserve this at all. And it's just very bizarre. A woman in such pristine condition and health. All these people getting sick, passing away. It's just, it scares the shit out of me when I think about it. So I've already said my piece with that. And William, King Charles, don't do it. Don't do it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Leone Weddy, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. You have a new member. Yes, thank you. Crystal Ann, Princess Catherine is the apple of many eyes, adored by many. Condolences to you, Mr. Markle. And here I thought my sister was bad. This morning was very bad. It just, not good. Not good. Oh man, it's just, anyway, guys. I'm sure everybody feels the same way. No matter what, everybody, today, at any time, just take a moment and send the most amazing positive energy and healing thoughts that you can possibly think of, and send them to the universe, to Catherine. All right, because I'm going to do it 24 hours a day until that woman is just absolutely flawless and perfect and free and clear of any sickness. I'm going to just only positive vibes for her. Everybody needs to do the same thing. Positive vibes to the universe for Princess Catherine. The things that are being said on the Royal Sussex channel right now and Sussex Squad TV, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Sue Prave, thank you so much. William won't take Meghan back into the fold. Right. Okay, William, I've got supporters saying the same exact thing. And what I just got done saying about the weird mojo, the weird vibe, the weird sick feeling, disgusting, negative, scary feeling that follows. This is bizarre. So thank you, Sue. Footsie Girl, thank you so much. I stand with Princess Catherine, Prince William. Their 3 beautiful children and the Markle family. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Super appreciate the tip jar. You guys are just great. I super appreciate it. That's awesome. I just don't know what to say. One thing I do know for sure is that I'm going to stick to my guns on this 2024 karma year, because you can't go after somebody out of jealousy and rage and vanity and have people attack her for no reason, because you think you're going to look better and you're going to possibly look better. Well, let me tell you something right now, and I'm talking directly to you, Meghan. There is no way in the world that you're ever going to even be close to Catherine, ever in a million years. You will never be a princess. You never were a princess. I don't know why your little cronies call you a princess, or they call you Queen Meghan. I don't know. Did you pass out Kool-Aid to everybody? But leave that woman alone. You're never going to be a part of the royal family, ever. It's not going to happen. If I had a psychic premonition, you're never going to be in there, ever, because everybody knows. Everybody knows. When you say stuff like you're one plane crash away, that right there, that should have just ended everything right there. Your title should have been stripped. You should, you should have been thrown in the tower for the rest of eternity. And that's not a legend. That's just my opinion. Marissa, boom bumps. 296, 505th time of rebranding herself just ended. God bless Princess Catherine, Prince William, and their children. Yep. Thank you. That's a good one. Michelle Provitola. Lovely Princess Catherine. Hold on one second. Sorry. Let's see. Lovely Princess Catherine, our prayers go out to her and the family. I have nothing to say about those two. Now is not the time or place. Sending well wishes to you, Tom, your dad. Yeah, I know. And hold on. We have somebody calling in now. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Well, hello. Is this I know this voice. This is barbecue.
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
I've had better days. I have to be honest. I've had better days. This morning was just gut wrenching.
Absolutely devastating. Yeah, I think the whole world is in shock.
Yeah.
Our heart goes out to Princess Catherine.
Absolutely. I just told all the viewers, everybody take a minute and send the most amazing positive vibes to the universe for because my gut feeling this morning was she's going to be fine. She's going to pull through this and she's going to be just fine. That was my first premonition thought this morning. I mean, I was devastated at first, but I had a little bit of promissory feeling after I felt okay, but it just broke me up. Are you there? Hello? Looks like we got disconnected. Hello? Yeah, it happens. Plus Mexico, I think people drink on the phone operators drink on the job here, and they probably just spilled a shot of tequila into the terminal. Anyway, so yeah, how are you holding up on all this news today? You all right?
Oh, look, when I said that, when I said that, I was absolutely devastated. Obviously, I shed a few tears, and it's just gut wrenching. Thinking of her poor little children and the bullying that Catherine has had. Where's Kate? Kate was exactly. Well, Catherine was exactly where she said she would be, home recovering. The relentless bullying that's been happening, from the media and these so-called A-list celebrities is absolutely disgusting. They should all be ashamed of themselves. Now they know where Kate was, and they all ripped apart that photo. Could you imagine how hard that photo would have been for those children to smile knowing that their mum's got cancer?
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
So disgusting to rip apart a photo that, so what if it was digitally enhanced or whatever they said it was? So what?
Yeah, so what? By the way, that's
nothing.
Catherine, Princess Catherine. That's her hobby, and she's into photography. So if she touches up pictures, that's what she does. That's like she's into that. But she doesn't straight out, I mean, every single photo of the suckasses or the Sussexes, every single one of them is chopped. They're especially the one where Meghan is laying on her back with the trees in the background. I looked at that closely. There's only one thing wrong with that. If Meghan has where her legs come down, there's like all this extra room before you even touch the grass. So it's just weird. It looks so fake to me, but but everybody else knows that. Everybody else knows that every one of for them to just hammer on Catherine out of jealousy and rage, and going back to one plane crash being away from being a princess is just disgusting. And for just to pay these little people their quarterly bonuses, and then make a statement like you care. I wanted to vomit.
Well, I've just come across a channel just before I called you, and it's called Sussex something, and you should see the comments on there. They're absolutely disgusted, and you know where they're coming from and who's saying it, because some of the comments state we only call her Kate, we don't call her Catherine. Make sure you still call her Kate, and all these terrible comments on there about what she's going through at the moment. Like, who are these evil people?
Mm-hmm.
They're just so evil and despicable. Who wishes terrible things like that on people?
I don't know.
And I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry. Ever since Meghan has stepped foot into that palace, it's like poison. It's like poison has spread everywhere.
That's what I was saying.
Charles.
That's what I was saying. I mentioned that. I mentioned that before you called in. I said it's very bizarre. It's very, very bizarre how since she first went to the palace, nothing but bad things have happened. It's still to this day, after the day she left, if it's not giving the queen a hard time, disrespecting the queen, allegedly telling the queen to drop dead on the way out, and everything else. Charles falls ill, Catherine, and then I think there was somebody else. Sarah Ferguson.
The Queen.
Yeah.
Prince Philip.
And still to this day.
But the stupid little. They put out a statement. We wish Kate health and whatever they said. If she can do it in peace as well. They're the ones that have disturbed her peace since they left and why they were in there.
Yeah.
They won't give the woman any peace and quiet.
No.
Like, they're always attacking her for what? What has she done? Nothing.
Yeah.
And all this Sussex squad really should really hang their head in shame. You know what? I really feel it's time to fight fire with fire. You know what? They want to go low. We can all go lower too. Whatever you wish on them, let it come back to them tenfold.
Yeah.
That's how karma works, isn't it?
That's right. It does. How could just to make a statement like that about one plane crash away, that is so morbid beyond belief, isn't it?
It's beyond that. Like, what human does that? What human puts that bad stuff out there for anyone? You wouldn't wish bad on people because that's not what you do. That's not what a compassionate person does.
Yeah.
There's no compassion or empathy in Meghan's soul. I hate to bring her up in this devastating news that we've heard today that the world is devastated over Princess Catherine's news. Mm-hmm. Meghan, on the other hand, I beg to differ how she's feeling. That what a disgusting, despicable human being she is.
I'm
sorry that she's your family.
Yeah, and well, she's really not my family. I mean, we don't exist to her anyway, right? Never have. I mean, we're not like, that's according to her that we don't even exist. So, but it's I'd like to apologize to the entire world right now that this is happening because, like I said, she did it to me, my family, my entire family since the beginning before the royal wedding. She started it. She did it to the royal family. Who's next? Android here says, Lady C was right. She said months ago that Meghan was dangerous. Boozy and your sugars, back off and let it go. But I don't think they will. I had that thought this morning. There's probably one person in this world who is not unhappy today. One. And I don't think I need to say the name.
And that's her.
Huh?
Oh, I would say it. That's okay. I would say it.
Yeah. It's just I mean,
you know how devastating this would be for Princess Catherine to have to tell her children that their mum's ill. You know, in her statement, I watched it a few times, and she has that air and that grace and that just that beautiful demeanour like the Queen, and she reassures us that she is going to be okay. I'm going to hold on to that positivity that the universe has sent her in for whatever test she had to have, and that they've caught it early, and she will be totally okay. And she will rise like a phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, at the moment they're, you know, putting her down and all the rest of it, all these disgusting humans in the world. She will rise again, and when she comes back, she'll be leading the whole pack.
That's right. Everybody,
so be prepared.
That's what I was saying.
Can't keep that woman down. She's beautiful.
That's what I was saying earlier. Everybody hang on to that positive energy, project it up where it needs to go, and it'll find its way. And Princess Catherine is going to rise above this 1,000 times stronger than anybody could ever imagine. And that's what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
And then I want to, and then I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to throw a little of my warped sense of humor in this, but I want to see Catherine on pay-per-view beat the living shit out of Meghan Markle. Sorry.
I'll be there. I'll pop some popcorn.
Yeah.
I can't wait to,
you know, I want to see that match. Celebrity boxing or pay-per-view, MMA, whatever it is. Meghan Markle and Princess Catherine. You know?
I think Princess Catherine's slapping her down right now because everywhere you go on the internet, it's all about Catherine, and it's always been about Princess Catherine. Look at the weird Catherine crap. You know, the world went stupid because she disappeared for a couple of months, even though she told everyone she was going to be home resting. The, you know, the Kim Kardashians and all these idiots.
I know.
I'm going to see Catherine. I'm going to find her.
Yeah. They all have their foot in their mouth right now.
The internet breaks.
They all have their foot in their mouth right now. They've all been on this fucking bandwagon. You know? Christopher Boozy's bandwagon. Wasn't he Christopher Boozy didn't he have a computer company before, and doesn't he like pay people to hack and stuff like that? And
absolutely he does. And you know, these people should be very careful of what they do, because what they're doing is criminal. That's all I'm going to say. What they're doing is criminal, and sooner or later, everything comes out in the wash.
That's right. Yes, it does. Eventually, it comes out in the wash, no matter what. And that's when karma opens up the can of whoop ass.
Well, I just read some disgusting comments about karma and stuff like that. But karma will come. It's okay. Princess Catherine will rise like a phoenix.
Yes. Yes, she will. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to pray and put the positive vibes 24 hours a day. Catherine is going to rise 1,000 times.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maureen Finnegan, such a beautiful, classy lady. Wish her well. Jen Wilson, darling Catherine, get well soon. Chantel Martin, praise and health, heartfelt thoughts sent to Princess Catherine. And And cancel Kim Kardashian now. Yes. Yeah. I stand with Princess Catherine. Boycott Meghan Markle. Um, and cancel Kardashians. let's get this going. Maybe we need some more petitions now. Shit.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Like the medias and these celebrities have been disgusting. No, but
I just looked at
their own.
I just looked at the screen. I have 444 thumbs up likes. That's a great number,
Well, that's really good.
isn't it?
You must be devastated like the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, 444 is a iconic symbolic number also. See a lot of those lately.
At least it's not 666.
Oh no, that one's tattooed on somebody's forehead. What's the name of that person again?
Swamp donkey.
Maybe somebody does need to take a closer look at that and do some examinations. Maybe there's who knows? Maybe there's some little this little symbol there somewhere. I don't know. I'm just starting to wonder now. I just can't. I can't digest all this. It's really kind of scary, if you ask me. And these hackers and these people online who just, here's my thoughts on that. If you don't like the channel and you don't like the show, you don't have to watch it. Okay? But it's called freedom of speech. I can voice my opinion just like anybody else can. And if you don't like it because it offends you and you're getting paid to attack people who offend or say anything bad about, Princess Swamp Donkey, then don't watch the show. Go somewhere else. Like I keep telling you, go watch SpongeBob SquarePants or something. I mean, it's crazy.
The difference between your channel and some other channels, and I've watched some other YouTubers today, and they're absolutely disgusting. You are talking about a family member. You're not attacking someone that's not related to you, or you're not attacking anyway. You're making fun of.
Yeah, I'm making light of.
Are evil. They threaten. I just read a comment from the Sussex Squad saying they better watch out because Prince George is going to be 13 soon, or a teenager soon, and it's going to be fair game. What kind of threat is that?
So they're threatening a minor and a child.
Yeah, they're threatening a minor.
So let me get that straight. So you just read a comment from the Sussex Squad that who? What? I'm sorry?
Hang on, let me just pull it out. Okay. Your mouse speaker. 1 minute, please.
George. Oh, you said George is going to be 13, right?
Yep.
And he's going to be fair game?
Just let me pull it up because I have it here in screenshot.
That's morbid.
They better be careful. This is what it says. They better be careful. George is almost a teenager. People might see him as fair game. That's a threat. Yeah,
that is a threat. So here again, it continues.
What is wrong with them?
Yeah, the Sussex.
I have screenshots of everything.
Yeah. So do I. I have massive files, and they go to the right places. I know that. So this is getting to where it's getting scary and dangerous for people. It's getting dangerous and scary for people now, and I don't know. It's just. I mean, do we need the authorities? Definitely need to be alerted continuously, because I'm sure they are anyway. I'm sure the palace is on top of it. I'm sure, they will protect Catherine to no end.
Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, there's only 6 people in the world. Like, when they getting paid off for stuff, it's it's really scary. The difference of people sticking up for the royal family and, you know, YouTubers talking about the royal family, they're not attacking them. They're not saying bad stuff about them. They're just commenting or making a little bit of comedy. These other people are hacking people, threatening their lives, you know, threatening to harm them, stuff like that.
Yeah.
These are all crimes.
Yes. Crimes.
It's wrong.
Crimes on international levels, which is worse than you could ever imagine. So when the shit does hit the fan, it's gonna hit really good.
Oh, the shit will hit the fan. There's no doubt about that. Because the time has come now that, you know, gods are off. You know, our beautiful Princess Catherine has had to deal with this for months. People harassing and things online and for years, actually, just because this person is jealous of her.
Yeah.
What is she jealous about? Is it her beauty, her husband, her children, her position? What is it?
Oh, you could keep going. You could keep on. You can keep going because every single one is correct. There's nothing you can't say where that she isn't jealous of. She's jealous because she's never going to be a princess. She's never ever going to be a princess. I'm surprised they even call her Duchess of Sussex still.
No, she's Duchess of Dumbarton.
Duchess of Dumbarton. That's right. I mean, it's like, you know, and she has nobody to blame but herself. But the path that she chose to try and get where she wanted to go was allegedly, in my opinion, evil. And
well, how greedy is she? How greedy is she? She married into royalty. I mean, how greedy can you be? Are you that money orientated that you want to go higher and higher and higher? There's people out there starving, can't put a meal on the table.
Yeah.
That is the story. It's evil.
Yeah.
She's an evil person. And I apologise to you, your father, and Samantha for saying that, but I'm sorry. She is evil. A horrible piece of work.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize. It's worldwide known now, and I do thank my lucky stars for that, because it took a long time for people to see what I've been telling them all along. If she was going to do it to me, she's going to do it to them and everybody else around her. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles, because we're all watching it. We're all watching what goes down. I firsthand experience from death threats from the Sussex Squad, hacking, and it's just never ending. I know a lot of people out there right now who are getting harassed. They're getting deleted. It's just, if you don't like the channel, it's like, I don't like the Sussex Squad TV. It's disgusting, so I don't watch it. Right? If you don't like my channel or anybody else's channel, like a Royal Mess or Paula M or River, don't watch them. Okay? Just like I said, go bury your freaking heads in the sand in the middle of the desert and don't come back. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's plain and simple. But that's exactly right. But to go after people and threaten them and cause and threaten bodily harm, eventually it's going to catch up to you, and you're going to see what karma is all about, because you can only do that stuff for so long before it catches up to you. So,
well, you know what they say, you can bully and bully and bully, but one day you're going to come across someone that is the wrong person to bully.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, the kid at school that bullies and bullies and bullies, and then the other kid finally turns around and throws a punch and puts the bully in his place.
That's right.
That's exactly what's happened. You know, just leave them alone. Let the royal family heal. They will be okay. You know, I try and look at it after I had my meltdown this morning. I try and look at it in a positive. Our bodies work in mysterious ways. They've been given a warning, and they have found, you know, both King Charles and Princess Catherine's illness, and hopefully they've caught it early and they can just be treated and they can get on with their life and live, you know, till the end of their days. Sometimes people don't get that warning.
I know.
And it's too late. So, it's a positive. It's a positive.
I do.
I want to look at it in a positive light.
I do like the fact that she came out and she said what she had to say sincerely and honestly, and what she said made sense. She had to completely recover before she could go fight this, and that's what she's doing. And she'll come out on top in flying colors. I know she will.
Yeah, she's young, she's healthy, she's got the right frame of mind, she's got a stellar husband, absolutely stellar husband that's always beside her. You know, I'd like to also, you know, say my best wishes to Prince William, because he's got the world on his shoulders. His mum died young, as we all know, and now he's got his wife sick, his father sick, he's got 3 children that are obviously devastated. And he's going to be the future king, and he's got so much on his shoulders, and we must praise him for being the rock at the moment. And also Queen Camilla, she's been stepping up, and Princess Anne, the whole family. I just wish them all well, and they can bind together and heal and shield themselves away from these evil people. And I hope Harry and Meghan never step foot in that royal palace ever again. If Harry ever watches this, don't even bother flying home, because nobody cares about you. Yeah.
Well, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all, one bit. I think what the royal family sees going on in the media and the Sussex Squad has been brought to their attention big time, especially with Dan Wooten. Dan Wooten he got it firsthand from them. You know, they tried to destroy him, and he came back with flying colors. And you just pissed off Dan Wooten too. So Dan Wooten's got a lot of good followers, a lot of good followers out there, and he speaks the truth. And the more light that we can bring to the credible threats that the Sussex Squad put out on everybody, and Meghan's behind it. Meghan runs the Sussex Squad. Meghan, or her mother Doria, it definitely comes from them. There's the money behind it is only coming from one place, and allegedly, in my opinion, it's other people's money being spent like it's hers. So it'll all come crashing down soon enough. But my God, this should be a warning. This should be another serious warning to the royal family. You see what's happening. You've seen this go down. You've seen it go for the last 5-6 years. My God, that should be the last straw right now. The line is drawn in the sand, and it should be over. Period. Right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, but they're right now in their lives spiritual hate as it is. You know, they just don't learn. They don't learn at all. It's just disgusting. But I think the world should watch this space, because, you know, as we say here in Australia, every dog has his day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all we can do is just watch.
But will prevail.
Mm-hmm. But you know, anyway, I was gonna wait and not do a show today, just out of just total respect. But I was just beside myself, and especially after I saw that fake apology, just to take the attention away, however possible, again, because it's meaningless. Everybody knows it's meaningless. This woman doesn't care about anything but herself, allegedly, in my opinion. She doesn't care if somebody's suffering. She doesn't care if somebody's hurt. And I'm going to say an example like my father or my sister Samantha. There's not a heartfelt warm bone in that woman's body, period. They're just cold as ice, black tar bleeding heart is what I see. So, but anything to take it, anything, I mean, what's tomorrow? Is she going to just come out with like a new handbag or something and blow it up all over the internet because she's just got to keep her name out there like she's relevant? It's embarrassing.
Fake photos out of the children.
Yeah, more fake photos of the children.
Like someone is suffering.
It's like, well,
yeah, because she got her ex-boyfriend photographer to take family portraits. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
oh, yesterday or the day before, we're ahead here, so I don't know what day it was. She hired her ex-boyfriend, the photographer, to come and take photos for family portraits. I bet they get leaked.
Yeah.
As in Meghan puts them out because, let's stay relevant in the media. Nobody cares, Meghan. Go away, bury your head in the sand and just leave people alone because you're just an evil piece of work. I'm sorry, she's poison. Poison, poison, poison. The poison witch.
Florence said at Athena F, the Queen said she was evil. Yeah. Everybody knows that. The Queen said she would know evil when she looked it in the eye. And that's what she saw when she saw Meghan Markle. That's pretty hardcore statement. And to allegedly tell...
Well, you're talking of a 96-year-old lady. Of course she's going to know evil.
Yeah. She's got a lot of experience. She's met a lot of people. She knows good and bad. So, Sarah, Walmart Wallace and her ginger handbag are despicable. Ginger handbag. Princess Dumbarton, Princess Catherine is just the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Yeah. And they said, just Kate. How disrespectful is that? I mean, I guess that's how you get started being called Swamp Donkey, right? Because you just no respect for any...
That's what it says on that Sussex channel. It says just call her Kate. So now we know who exactly is behind the channel because that's all Harry and his hoe call her.
Yeah. 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 That's just I can't even believe that. Oh, let's see. I mean,
I'm sorry.
And all they're doing, they're just...
I'm saying she's a hoe.
Yeah, they don't care. They're streaming 16 minutes ago. Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex at Kinsey. It's like, who cares, right? Palace Company.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh wait, rival royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle under attack. Here comes the poor me card. But the one that gets me is that Sussex Squad TV. That is just, boy, you talk about... I mean, I don't even want to call any attention. It's just pure evil. They think Meghan Markle is queen. They think that she's queen. They call her Queen Meghan all the time.
Well, maybe in their own fantasy world.
Yeah. See, I mean, why would they say this? Here's this fucking jerk on Sussex Squad TV. It says Kate diagnosed with cancer and William throws her under the bus. It's like, where did they come up with this shit? This is all just jealous rage.
Come up with a lot of rubbish.
Yeah, just jealous rage of something that, if you guys want to blame, if the Sussex want to blame somebody for screwing up, blame Meghan Markle. She's going down in the history as she blew the biggest opportunity that anybody in the world would die for, to be in that position and to screw it up. Okay, so you want to be mad at somebody, Sussex Squad TV? Be mad at Meghan for being so stupid, right? Huh. Simple.
Wow. She's the only person that has ever screwed it up.
I know.
And let's face it, all the production companies were turning her down, and even the royal families turned her down, turned her nose, turned their back towards her because she's trash. I'm sorry. She's trash, she's evil, she's poison, she's an awful piece of work. And the world is seeing it now. The world is seeing what you and your family have said from day one. The world is a witness to it now.
Yeah. And I'm glad everybody, like I said,
The world has witnessed it.
and I'm glad Dan Wooten kicks ass now. He's just because he knows, and he's right there. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just like Meghan thinks that she can do no wrong, and she's got enough money to make things go away and bribe people and do this and bribe judges and shit like that, allegedly, in my opinion. But no, wrong. Karma is going to win that one too. That's why it's not over. You didn't win, Meghan. Samantha will win because Samantha is right and you are wrong. It's just I'm
putting out puff pieces that she won. How did she win? It got thrown out of court. That doesn't mean anyone won.
Yeah, it got dismissed all of a sudden, and they had a mediation date, and they had a court date for November. How does it get thrown out? Because somebody got bribed.
She hasn't won.
No, she didn't win anything. Getting thrown out because somebody's probably driving a new Jaguar or something, allegedly, in my opinion. But it's back on. It went to a higher court, so that's good. But
I'm pretty sure Samantha will win this case.
I'm pretty sure also. 99.9999%.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I could probably.
Hold on. Here's a good.
I'm not a gambler.
Here's a good one for you. If you ever read the label on bleach where it says it kills 99.99% of bacteria and germs, you know what that other 0.001% is? Yeah, exactly. It's that flesh-eating bacteria virus that just festers off, in the filth of the earth. Yeah, it lives in a sewer on a big turd log. That's where it lives. And I don't even need to say the name because everybody knows. Yeah, Sylvia, I hope William will be smart now and don't let Meghan come close to her. I think the walls just went up, in my opinion. I think the security just skyrocketed tenfold. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get close to Catherine ever again, because there's evil entity forces out there, and God knows what they're capable of. So I do believe that William and the whole entire royal family are taking extreme measures to make sure nobody else mysteriously falls ill or something happens to anybody else in the royal family, because I think about that every day. The threats that we've had to deal with, I think about that all the time. I've seen creepy people in the neighborhood that just don't look right and they don't belong. I pay attention and I have to point them out to all my friends here. And I show pictures, I run license plates, I get names, and I know. And they're out there, and it's not a good way to live, looking over your shoulder because somebody says that you don't exist and she doesn't have a family. And you got to, cover it up continuously or pay somebody to, make it go away. So I've said it before. I've said it a bunch of times. If anything ever happens to me, Samantha, or my father, it's only going to lead back to one place with all the threats that we've got copies of now. And it's been going on for years. So I'll say it again. I've said it before. And there's only one trail it's going to lead back to.
It's funny that she hasn't got a family, but she still tries to harm that so-called non-existent family. Interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it, though? Yeah. The orphan, the only child with no family growing up, who was so poor, and now she's trying to silence her family. What, in one way or the other?
Huh. Well, they're not going to silence us. I'm sorry. They're not going to silence anybody. The whole world, there's plenty of people that know the truth. Her lies have been debunked over and over again. She can't hide from them. All we can do right now is all pray and put positive thoughts to the royal family. I'm sure they're going to be fine. And like I said, they're just going to rise above everything. And they always rise above. When people are good, genuine people, they rise above the crap.
Yeah.
Megan's only digging her hole deeper and deeper and deeper, and she just can't grasp it. Get out. Who puts her Instagram page up about a so-called business and hasn't even got a business to put out there? Who launches a business without a business? I've been in business for nearly 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't launch something without having something to launch. Oh, please, go away in the middle.
Are you talking about?
And live your life.
Are you talking about the new website, the new business that you launched?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
what business is it?
Are you talking about ARO? That one, Megan's?
Yeah, another Rachel orgy, which stands for.
Well, no, she does have some products now. I just saw this. She's advertising them.
Does
Right?
she?
Yeah, no, it's called toilet slow cookers. I screenshotted it for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Toilet. She has toilet slow cookers. And it says right here, it says only at American Toilet Orchard Montecito. 16 toilets to choose from. Yeah, and it says condition used. Only 5,000 pounds. So they do have product now. So those. I did my due diligence and I thought ahead and I reposted it on my YouTube Shorts. So if anybody wants to go see, and I believe she's got a line of chicken clothing too now. So you guys can go have a look on my YouTube Shorts anytime. So, but anyway, I didn't want to. I just really wanted to get on here and just send my best wishes and best energy possible whatsoever to Catherine and her family, Princess Catherine, William, entire family, and let's all just keep the positive energy flowing and the positive vibes. And Catherine's going to rise above this, stronger and more beautiful than ever. I don't know how she could get more beautiful, but she's just a beautiful person, and she's done nothing to nobody. She's never harmed a soul. And she doesn't deserve the abuse and the brutality and the bullying that she's received. Like, oh God, it's just disgusting. So, but
I'll let you get back to your viewers.
Yeah, I'm just going to answer a few more comments, and then I'm just going to cut it a little bit short. It's already an hour, but I wasn't going to do a show today, but I just wanted to come on here and just get that out in the open. But
we all love Princess Catherine, and we know she's going to come back. You know what they say: throw you to the wolves, and she'll come back leading the pack.
That's right, she will. So
look out, though. She'll come back bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
All right, Tom.
Okay.
You do your thing with your viewers.
Okay, barbecue. It's great to have you.
Bye for now.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, that was one of my first memberships. That was the very first membership that signed up. Anyway, Missy, Princess Catherine doesn't deserve this. She's a beautiful soul. Yet faith and hope is the main thing. Absolutely. Leon, Gracie, Piers, Colbert, and the rest of the reporters need to shut the hell up, and they all make me sick. Long live Princess Catherine. Yes. All right. But anyway, there's just so many comments today and so much support. Hold on, we got here Gina. Hold on, where'd you go? Gina. Usala 357. Thank you so much. Where'd you go? Oh, I missed you. You went somewhere. Purple's me Pam. Bye, barbecue. Gina Lindsay, thank you, barbecue. Angie Nielsen, in 1 hour we should have the moment of silence and prayer. Absolutely. Everybody, just make your energy come together And let's just give her the most amazing positive energy that we can conjure up and send it to her way from the heart, because it's going to get there 10 times faster, and it's going to do its magic, the real love magic, you know. Island girl, everybody, let's send Princess Catherine love, hearts, everything, flowers, everything, just good vibe energy. Awesome. Esther McDonald, Tom, sister and father, and the royal family, we have respect for all of you. Thank you so much. It was awesome. I love you guys so much. You guys are just great for just being a part of the show and coming on and showing your support and having our chats like this. It's incredible. Hold on, what's this? Shelly, no, thank God for your sense of humor. Hold on, where'd you go? Shelly, oh, thank God for your sense of humor and all of this and all of your goodness, and always love to you and your dad and Samantha. Yeah, it's it's not there today, but it is a little bit. Today is like I said, I didn't want to do this, but I just had to. So, but we will keep on. We will have much more. Tanya Fraser, member for 2 months. Thank you so much. Awesome. Really good to have you. And thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. You guys mean a lot to me. And, that's another point. It's like, this channel it's about me. Me. No, it's not. It's about right and wrong. And since I'm connected to this whole thing, my father's connected and Samantha's connected. And we have a right to defend ourselves and call the bluff and say the truth. I mean, nobody can stop me from that. And 99.9% of the shit that I do is just comedy and a different light, a different spin. It's not direct, and it's just entertainment purposes only. That's what the disclaimer's for. And people want to get in and try and hack my channel and make my videos go blurry and make my subscribers unsubscribe. Just like I said, go watch SpongeBob SquarePants and leave me alone. You don't have to watch the channel if you don't like it. And we all know who they are. The sugars get in here and, because they have nothing better to do. Wait until their $2.99 check bounces for their quarterly profit efforts. That's how it goes down. All right. Huh. Yeah, Bennett, it's time that you go watch SpongeBob SquarePants also. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Huh. Yeah. The thing is, Bennett, you're nobody at all. Nobody. Okay. I have a right to be here because, roundabout way, I am related to all this, whether I like it or not. So kiss my ass and go yell at your mom to make you another sandwich. Okay. While she pays your rent and tucks you in at night and irons your dirty underwear. Okay. Feel better? I do. Well, you guys, it has been an incredible. It's been a scary day. It's not been an incredible day, but it's very nice to get on here and say hi to everybody. I will schedule. Let's schedule a members chat, and I will schedule another show for. I would say maybe, I don't know, what's good for you guys. What works for you? You guys are in charge. When do you guys want the next chat? When you guys want the next live? I'm here for you guys. Anyway, 852-562. Yes. Good night. Anyway, I'll figure it out. You guys always show up anyway, no matter what. That's why I love you all so much. So I will schedule the next one. Yes, Angela Harrison, I am family. You have every right. That's right. Damn right. Tell Bennett to go stick it where the sun don't shine. He can go bury his head in the sand along with the Sussexes and the Sussex squad, you know? Mary Kennedy, sugars are people with no lives who get paid to attack people who say anything bad about Meghan or Harry or anything to do with the Sussexes. So, all right, Denise D. Meghan loves volleyball. There's some good shorts out there. There's some really good ones on my Instagram, the real Thomas Markle Jr. on Instagram too. So there's some good entertainment out there. If anybody needs a laugh or a little pick me up, a little cheer, put a smile on their face, go watch my shorts and go watch the Instagrams. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to get some rest, guys, and I'm going to pray for Catherine tonight and send my good energy up into the universe. And that's it. Okay. So have a great night. And even if I do get a moderator, Kim Riki, even if I do get a moderator, I kind of have one already, but they keep coming on here anyway, and they just sneak in, they leave their comment, and there's not much anybody can do about it. You know, you have to block them as you go. So it'll happen. But anyway, love you guys so much for showing up. Have a great night, great day wherever you are, and I will see you on the next one. All right.